As we mentioned, Israel's 11-week blockade has impacted every corner of Gaza. Food, water and medicine have been prevented from entering the Strip. The United Nations has warned that thousands of children in Gaza are at risk of death because of the Israeli blockade. Near-famine conditions haunt the entire population that's been repeatedly displaced in Gaza. Well, in the last hour, the UN has confirmed that around 90 truckloads of goods have been dispatched to Gaza. Let's speak to Gabriel Elizondo, who's at the UN headquarters in New York and is live for us. Gabe, what more do we know about these aid trucks and the process Israel has put in place to make sure the aid gets to those who need it?
Well, first, the facts as we know them from the United Nations, as you stated, they are confirming within the last hour that 90 trucks have got to their distribution points in Gaza, and some aid is starting to be distributed. Now, what aid is that? The UN, most recently in their last information we're hearing, they're saying we're not giving specifics. However, we've heard from UN officials in the last 24 to 36 hours before these trucks arrive saying that they believe it will be flour, some medicine, nutritional supplies, and some baby formula. But in terms of details on how much flour, when and where exactly it's being distributed, the UN simply is saying they do not have that info at this hour. What we can tell you is the UN is saying that no petroleum or gasoline is being allowed into Gaza by Israeli authorities. That is important because that means there's no gasoline to power generators for hospitals or even bakeries to keep ovens running and things like that. Israel continues to block that. Also, of course, it is very important to point out, while 90 trucks might seem like a big number, it's really not. And this is why, is because before October 7th, 2023, before Israel began its bombardment of the Gaza Strip, about 500 to 600 aid trucks were going into Gaza every day. Again, that's before Israel began its bombardment of the Gaza Strip. And so 90 trucks simply, in the words of UN officials, is a drop in the ocean, particularly since it's now been 11 weeks that Israel had a total and complete blockade on all aid. So this is essentially where we're at. UN officials certainly are not celebrating, but they are sort of saying a little bit of a sigh of relief because they say they will take any aid they can to get in, even to save one life. But clearly, this is nowhere even close to the amount that is needed.
OK, many thanks for that. Gabriel Elizondo there for us at UN headquarters in New York.